Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I've got new Seikos to show you. People have been asking me about the new Sumos, if I was going to get them. I honestly wasn't too sure, but I was able to get the green version and the black version from Japan. So I've got model numbers here for you, SBDC081 and SBDC083. They do have international versions. I don't know the part numbers. SPB something usually is what they are. We'll head on over and check them out and see why they're quite a bit more expensive than the prior versions of Sumo. This is kind of like really like Gen 3. My own wrist check. So still doing the Seiko Orange Monster as I get my my Patty Open Water cert. And not sure if you heard, but we have bezels and inserts for the Orient Mako and Ray. So here I have my Long Island Ray, my blue Ray, and I put my, I don't know if you can see it there, my sub-style bezel on it that I'm selling, and it takes then an SKX insert right on top. So a little bit of a shameless plug, but I am trying to promote these. So you can take your Orient Mako, your Orient Ray, you could pop on one of my bezels, and then you can use any of the SKX inserts. And I did just add the Makos and Rays to the Your Watch, Your Way program, even though I'm not on the sign. Maybe there'll be a new sign eventually that has them. So now you can customize your Mako Ray, add a Sapphire to it, a new bezel, a new insert, a cool new bracelet, anything you want. Okay, it's enough. Let's check out the Sumos. Okay, so I told you in the beginning we had two Sumos to check out. SBDC, the green sometimes gets lost on me. This one's green. I'll show you in a minute. 081 and SBDC 083. I also invited SBDC 033, which is the Gen 2. These are being considered Gen 3, so we'll pick up, we'll do a comparison between the two of them in a minute, but just really quickly, Gen 1 was your SBDC 001s, 003s, and then they went to the 31 and 33. The only real differences there were the signed Seiko crown and adding of the Prospex insignia onto the dial. So we'll compare it to a Gen 2 later. Let's get right into the Gen 3. So like I said, I've got a green one and a black one. I am going to bump up the exposure a little bit more because the green is very dark. As usual, like I'll say, I hope it comes out in the video well because it is a beautiful green, but it is a very deep green. The bezel is green as well. So this is model number SBDC081. There you see the list price around 85,000 yen. We're selling them on the website for a little under 900. They did just come out, so they are relatively hot. A lot of people are looking for them. So let's go over the specifics. Well, this watch runs on the Seiko 6R35. The prior gens ran on the 6R15. The 6R35 is the same 24 joule automatic hand-winding hacking movement, but what do you get? One of the major upgrades to the movement is a 70-hour power reserve. Yes, nearly 3 days of power reserve. It's very impressive. I know other brands do it, but there's not many that do, not many that can tout it. We do sell a movement by Peacock that does a 3-day power reserve, but to see Seiko do it, amazing. So you could put the watch down Monday night, pick it up Thursday morning, and she will still be running. Awesome. The prior, like I said, had the 6R15 had 50 hours of power reserve, which was really cool. So now we're looking at 70. That's probably the largest change to the movement. Let's go over the case size retains the same as the prior gens, 44 in diameter. Excuse me. 13.3 thick to a sapphire crystal. The old Sumo used a hardlex crystal, so now we've upgraded to sapphire. Yay! We are looking at 52 on the tip-to-tip. Solid screw-down case back. Still retains the same bracelet. It looks like to me at least 20 millimeter lugs. 200 meters of water resistance. 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. The design cues between the 2 and the 3 changed ever so slightly. Like I said, I will compare and contrast when I show you the black one, but we can zoom in a bit on the dial and check it out. It's done very well. I did grab both of these at random, totally random. The alignment looks fairly decent. It does use Lume on the hands and markers. Interesting, they dropped the signed crown. I thought that was really interesting. Maybe it was the double branding people didn't like. They retained the Prospex X on the dial, but dropped the crown signing. There's that case back. Integration with the bracelet is, of course, beautiful. Let's see. I guess we'll have to do a lume shot. Let's go over the tagging, I'm sorry, and then we'll do the lume shot. So we can see that it is a 6R35. They give the accuracy of +25 to -15 a day. So no improvement there. But again, most people that get these watches, definitely get a lot better. Made in Japan, of course, 24 joules. Model number SPDC 081. Prospex branding with the Japanese tagging. And then we started to see these on the USA models as well, the USA divers, that the watch conforms to the ISO 6425 standard. What that means is the watch can bear the mark divers 200 meters. If it didn't meet the ISO 6425 standard, we cannot say divers, we can just say 200 meters. Okay, let's see the lume. No surprise with Lume Bright, glows very well, very well. Beautiful. Yeah, I forgot my shameless Instagram plug. Guys, follow me on Instagram. I did post this up yesterday, and as I said in other videos, I'm trying to do Instagram first before I do YouTube, because Instagram is so much quicker if you wanted to pick one of these up. The bezel is not ceramic. At least it doesn't appear to be. It appears to be a standard insert. Ceramic would have been nice. We're getting close to $900. I think a ceramic bezel, should kind of be in the offering, or a sapphire coated bezel or something like that. But other than that, it does deliver the sapphire crystal. It does deliver an excellent movement. Still, I know people will complain that at the price you can get better from micro brands, and I can't argue with you, but it won't be a Sumo. So here she is in black, same watch, SPDC 083 now, same price. It is just black dial. Everything else is exactly the same. Black dial, black bezel. I'll do a wrist shot in a second. Before we do, let's just compare it to the Gen 2 Sumo. So we'll start from the outside and work in. The bracelets are the same, a flip lock deployant with diver's extension. The bezels, the font on the bezels, definitely thinner on the new Gen. I actually kind of like it better. The triangle pip, the zero triangle, is a little bit different as well. But other than that, same. On the dial, we start to see that the 12 o'clock marker is slightly different, as well as the 6. The rest of the dots are retained. On the hands, there's a little bit of a difference in hands on the hour and minute hands. Or maybe just the hour, maybe not the minutes. Or is the minute hand longer on the Gen 3? Yeah, actually, it might be. Or maybe I'm crazy. Looks like it's a little bit longer. But so let's flip them around. Other than that, guys, they're pretty much, they're fairly identical. Like I said, the major upgrades are going to be what's on the inside. The movement, and then the addition of a beautiful sapphire crystal. We'll rock the green one for a wrist shot, and then we'll be done. So at 52 on the tip to tip, it's a little large for me. As you've heard me say in prior videos, I'm not a big fan of the Sumo, not a big fan of the styling. For its technical prowess and everything else, bravo. 70-hour power reserve, excellent. Just the overall styling, I've just never really been a fan of, but you can't deny it's a great looking dive watch. There it was, below the bone, above the bone. Okay, and here it is below the bone. People have been asking me to do it above the bone. I don't wear it there, but you can see it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist below the wrist bone. So there it is, guys, the new Sumos Gen 3 from Seiko. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.